All right, guys, we are live. We're talking about week 3 today. We're going to talk about Thursday Night Football tonight. Your patience is much appreciated as we are finally live right now. And we're going to get to calls pretty soon here. If you're a member, the call-in link is dropped in the members community tab on my channel. So if you do want to call in, if you're a member, that link is dropped there. And we'll get to calls in just a little bit. But I just want to say that today and kind of going forward, well, 2 announcements. Today, going forward, starting today and going forward, I announced this on Twitter, but these live shows, these live streams are going to be starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time now instead of 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's just something I felt I needed to change. So we're going to roll with that from now on unless something happens. But yeah, Mondays, Thursdays, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time on here. And the other thing is today we're going to try this going forward is I'm going to set a timer on my phone for 3 minutes per caller just so we can try to get as many people as possible and, calls don't drag on for too long. We're going to time 3 minutes per caller. So let me get to the chat real quick. What is going on, Royce? What is going on, Sad Falcons? What is going on, Jay? What is going on, Dove? What is going on, Get Benched? JC, Jared, Andrew, Luke, Matt, Rodney, Nono, what's going on? Medina, what is going on? Tony, what's going on? Volcano, what's up? Andrew, what's up? Bart, what's going on? What is going on, everyone? So I guess real quick, we'll talk about Thursday Night Football tonight. Just a few thoughts. We're just going to talk about some of the key games, my thoughts on here. We're not going to go through every single one. If you guys want to call in and talk about a game specifically, any specific game, any specific player, absolutely do that. So real quick, talking about Thursday Night Football tonight, kind of a drop off from last week. Last week we got Chiefs, Chargers. Today we got Browns, Steelers. And honestly, I thought the Browns defense was better than it was. Like, I still feel like they can be a decent defense. They still have Myles Garrett and stuff, who's a defensive player of the year candidate usually. But they haven't been too good to start the season. I feel like they could possibly break through tonight versus the Steelers offense that's been really bad. But I don't know. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the Steelers offense will finally break through tonight versus this Browns defense that has really been stumbling and, let Joe Flacco mount a comeback versus them. So I think we could possibly see the Steelers offense really get going or the Browns defense really get going. I think it's going to be one or the other. I do think this is going to be a low-scoring game, though. I don't think this is going to be some crazy high-scoring game because we thought last week's game was going to be high-scoring. It really wasn't that high-scoring. So I think this game's going to be a little ugly. I think it's going to be a little sloppy. I think it's going to be, I don't know. It's a division matchup, though. It's a division rivalry, so hopefully it brings that intensity, even if it is a little sloppy. But I'm interested to see how that game goes tonight because it's the first game I'm not super, super duper pumped about. But then again, it's football. It's NFL football. So, like, any game, I'm having the time of my life watching. Unless it's, like, the Super Bowl that year, that the Rams and Patriots were in it, and it was that year Rams Patriots. It was like 9-3 or something for the majority of the game. Yeah, that was kind of a letdown because it was the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. So you have high hopes for that. Next game I want to talk about is Bills going down to Miami. So if you guys saw my not my pick'em video, but my picks video for this week, I did pick the Bills to win this game, but I think it's gonna be really close. The thing is, how could I pick against the Bills after the way they've performed this year? Yes, the Dolphins are 2-0 and they've been really good. But my question is, how do I can't. The Bills have just been so dominant. The Dolphins have been good, but they haven't been as dominant as the Bills. So me in my right mind can't pick against the Bills right now until they show me they're not dominant. It doesn't even mean until they lose a game. It's until they show me they're not dominating the way they did. How am I going to pick against a team that pulled their quarterback before the fourth quarter because the game was already won? You know what I'm saying? How could I do that? I think it's going to be really close. I think this is going to be a real test for the Dolphins. But I just don't think the Dolphins defense can stop this Bills offense. I don't know who can stop this Bills offense, really. Who can? I mean, they destroyed Tennessee's defense. And I got to go with the Bills there, even though I think it's a good game. You can't go against the Bills right now. I don't know. If you're a Dolphins fan, I can understand it, right? That's your team. But like me, unbiased, I can't go against the Bills right now. The other game I want to talk about, there's 2 more games I want to talk about before we jump into calls and underdog and all that. I want to talk about the Packers-Bucks game. Both these teams, I guess you can say, have underperformed a little to start this season. I mean, the Bucks are 2-0. I feel like they're a little overly criticized right now. I still feel like they're one of the best teams in the NFC because everyone in the NFC is not looking too great. All the top teams in the NFC are not looking too great. Like, the Rams aren't looking super consistent. The Packers, they looked good versus the Bears, but it was versus the Bears. We all thought the Vikings could possibly be like a sleeper team to get to the Super Bowl, and then they embarrassed themselves versus the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles are looking like one of the best teams in the NFC. But the Bucks are playing at home. We know Mike Evans isn't going to play. But like I said versus the Saints, defense is going to carry. Defense is going to carry this team. This defense is healthy this year. They weren't super healthy last year. They're healthy and they're really good. They look really good. This defensive line looks really good. The secondary is playing well. I think they're going to carry versus this Packers team. I think they're going to be able to get to Aaron Rodgers. I think they're going to be able to frazzle Aaron Rodgers, frustrate Aaron Rodgers. I just don't see this young wide receiver group being able to get it done versus insanely talented Bucks defense. And at this point, veteran Bucks defense. I know they have some young guys there in the secondary, but they're really more of a veteran group now. I know like some of the youngest guys are about what, like Winfield Jr.'s in his third year now, I want to say. And as for the offense, yeah, not having Mike Evans is going to be huge because Chris Godwin is not going to play because of his hamstring injury. Julio Jones, I haven't seen anything yet about him. He didn't play last week. Fournette's been decent. I know fantasy people are like, oh, Fournette hasn't been too good, but he's been decent. Like week 1, he got the yardage he needed to get. Maybe not the fantasy numbers, but he got the yardage he needed to get. He established the run game. And I know all the talk about Brady and everything right now. Like I'm not gonna talk about like the personal stuff with Brady because like I've heard people talking about it on shows and stuff and on the radio. Some people don't talk about it really, but I'm just in the camp like I would just hate if someone was talking about my personal life. Like if I'm going through something really tough and then people are speculating on it and talking about it and all that, like I'm just not really gonna talk about it because like I don't know, I feel like that's kind of disrespectful to Brady, and I respect the guy a ton, so I don't really want to speculate on anything that's going on in his personal life because I'm here to talk about football and not speculate on someone's relationship. But I don't think he's going to have to do anything crazy in this game. Like I said, I think defense is going to carry. We know this Bucks O-line is hurt. Is hurt. There's a bunch of guys out. I think their left tackle should be back this week, Donovan Smith. I think Donovan Smith should be back this week. He was out last week. But like we saw last week, I think this defense is going to carry for the Buccaneers. And I picked them to win that game, especially because they're at home too. I like the Buccaneers more than the Packers right now. And then the last game we'll talk about here real quick before we get into calls and do some picks and all that is I'll talk about what's going on, Malcolm, what's going on, Nick, what's going on, Edward. Just get into some of the people I missed in the chat. What's going on, Brian? Let me see the chat real quick. Luke, I did ask them. It's not international right now. Sorry. What's going on, Zach? So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I want to talk about Monday night really quick. Monday night, got my Giants going up against the Cowboys. This seems like a much easier win or a more possible win before week 2, and Cooper Rush was like solid and they beat the Bengals. Now I'm like, I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous here. I'm kind of nervous to go against Cooper Rush. I'll tell you who I'm really nervous about though as a Giants fan. Micah Parsons. Like I said that in my picks video, like I just envision like That's So Raven vision. Like I was kind of young to watch That's So Raven, but like I just remember the thing like with her eye and it'd be like zoom in on her eye and then she'd have like the vision, like see something in the future. I can just see Micah Parsons going in, sacking Daniel Jones from his blind side, Daniel Jones fumbling it, Micah Parsons scooping and scoring that thing for a touchdown. Like it's just like I know Micah Parsons is gonna absolutely terrorize Daniel Jones and Daniel Jones non-existent pocket awareness. Like it's just gonna be so. I know that's gonna be a super frustrating part of that game for me. Like I'm telling you guys, come Monday night, don't forget that I said that. Don't forget that I said that. That I'm telling you, Michael Parsons is gonna make my night horrible because of Daniel Jones' lack of pocket awareness. But the good news for the Giants, speaking of edge rushers, is Azeez said he was gonna be back today. Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon, he's on the right track to be back. No, like, confirmation yet. I thought Kayvon was going to play last week, but I guess not. But no confirmation yet with Kayvon. But I'm hoping that Kayvon will be back because the Giants have been playing without their top two edge rushers so far. And the Cowboys O-line, it hasn't looked great. I mean, especially in that first game versus the Bucs. Yes, the Bucs defense is way, 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 way better than the Giants defense. But if the Giants get their two top edge rushers out there, it would be a huge boost for them in this defense. And Wink's been dialing up those blitzes. Giants are not afraid to blitz, not afraid to show out a bunch of different crazy looks on defense. So I think it's going to be a close game. I really do. I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a little bit of a sloppy game. Yeah, it's probably not the quarterback matchup a lot of people want to see on Monday Night Football. I don't think a bunch of people are like, yeah, Cooper Rush and Daniel Jones, like, this is lit. You know what I'm saying? But I think it should be a close game, and I'm looking forward to it as a Giants fan. What's going on, Jimmy? So what we're going to do now is we're going to do some underdog stuff. I'll do a pick-up maybe for tonight's game, and a little, if anyone wants to do a fantasy draft with me for tonight's game, we can do that. Also one more thing I wanted to talk about. One more thing. Just one more topic I wanted to discuss that I heard discussed a lot today. The Justin Fields comments. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this. So Justin Fields made comments after Sunday Night Football to reporters, like after the loss, post-game press conference saying, something along the lines of, let me pull up the full quote here. Let me pull up the full quote so I'm not misquoting anyone. Let me pull up the full quote here. Let me pull up the full quote. Read it quote for quote. Why can't I talk? Reading quote for quote word for word. So basically, here's from a Bleacher Report article. He said, quote, "It hurts more in the locker room than the Bears fans," he said Sunday. Quote, "At the end of the day, they aren't putting in any work. I see the guys in the locker room every day. I see how much work they put in. Coming out of a disappointing loss like this, it hurts." So he was kind of catching a lot of heat for that comment. And I don't mind that comment at all. Like, if you're a fan of a team, right? You're a fan of a team. You hope the players on the team care more about losing than you do as a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not out on that field, like, laying down the hits, all of this every single day, like 12 hours a day, they've put their whole life into this. You're going to be more annoyed if someone's like, yeah, I guess it hurts the fans more. I don't really mind too much. We lost. It's a tough one. Yeah. But, I guess you could say it's bothering the fans more than it's bothering me. Like, that would make you so mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what your guys' opinion is on this, but I really didn't find too much of an issue with it. Yes, fans spend a ton of money on gear and tickets and all that. But I think but Justin, he's a player on the team. I think it would be different if the owner of the Bears came out and said this and said, "Oh, it hurts me more than the fans." Well, I guess like financially it probably hurts him more when they lose, but like this isn't his, I don't know, like it's not like he's out there laying down the hits. So I don't mind what Justin Fields says. I don't have a problem with it. You want to see a player that's like taking it so personal when they lose. You know, that's what you want to see as a fan, in my opinion. Brian, I appreciate this super. Brian says, I can't call in, so this will have to do. Agree with all, but I have the Bears, Vikings, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Broncos, and Cowboys winning. I laughed at your hesitation for that final pick. LOL. Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, first of all, Brian, thank you. But yeah, it was tough to decide that. Like, I honestly think it can go either way, but like the Cowboys have really had the Giants number lately. So anytime I see the Giants playing the Cowboys, I'm like, oh, I feel not so good about that. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get into some underdog stuff real quick. We're going to do some picks. Do a pick 'em here. We're going to do pick 'em, do some fantasy if you guys want, if anyone wants to play against me. Let me pull myself up on video here. Whoa. All right, let's do a pick 'em first. If you guys want. If you guys don't mind. All right. So make sure you guys can see this. Move it up a little bit. There we go. I think that's nice and centered. So I did one before. On my picks video, I did make a pick 'em slip live during that video. So I'm going to do another one just because I don't know. I want to do another one. So I kind of want to go with Mitch. I kind of want to go with over 195.5 passing yards. Like, it just seems so low. I know their offense has been absolutely atrocious. But doesn't it just seem so low? 109.5 passing? I mean, 109.5. That would be really low. 195.5 passing yards. Doesn't that seem really low? It just seems like I should go with the higher on that. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm feeling that. Bart says, seems kind of low for a bona fide MVP. I mean, literally MVP is the highest honor in all sports, so we'll go with the higher on there. Even though on my last pick, I did the higher on half an interception. So you think lower, Edward? I don't know here. We'll go with the higher. I don't know. I wonder how many yards Joe Flacco threw for last week. Let me see. Wait, this is what we're going to do. We're going to see how many yards Joe Flacco threw for last week versus the Browns. He had 307 yards versus the Browns. And 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. So, like, I feel like Mitch can muster together 200 yards. I feel like he could do it. If old man Joe Flacco could do it, the MVP can do it. All right, that's what I'm gonna go with. But those were against like better defenses, in my opinion, Matt. Like, the Browns have been giving up a lot of points. Even though I think they're better than that, they've been giving up a lot of points. I think matchup-wise, I like it. Do we think Deontay is getting higher than 5.5 receptions? Let's see his stats here. Last week he had 6 receptions. 7 the week before. I'll go with the higher. We'll follow that trend there. Oh, I think Pickens only 2.5. I know he hasn't been getting a ton of targets. Why isn't Pickens getting targets, guys? Why isn't Pickens getting targets? What's going on, Duncan? Why isn't Pickens getting targets? Fryermuth's been getting a decent number of targets. Should we go with the higher here? How many receiving yards has he had? Because I have Pickens on fantasy, that's why. We'll go with the higher on Pat Fryermuth receptions. I don't know. This is difficult. Over Oh, when I did my pick'em during the week 3 picks video, Jacoby Brissett, his higher or lower for rushing yards was 10, and I took the higher. Now it's up to 13.5. Ooh. Okay. I don't know for the Browns offense. I don't know. How many receptions has Amari been getting? 3 week 1, but 9 week 2. Who is he going to be matched up against here? I'm trying to think. Maybe People Jones. Oh, he had no receptions last week. What? What are we thinking, guys? I don't know. Cooper go with the low, you think? Lower than what, 50.5 receiving yards? I haven't watched the Browns game this year, so. Hey, Alec, have fun. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm gonna submit this one. Yeah, definitely streaming the game. I'm just gonna go with this. Oh, I forgot you have to pick from 2 teams. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I like the higher than 2.5 receptions for Donovan People-Jones. Even though he had 0 last week and 1 target. Should I go with Hunt higher than 2.5 receptions? I kind of like that. Hunt higher than 2.5 receptions? No, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know. Maybe Chubb more than 8.5 receiving yards? 8.5 receiving yards? I don't know. Higher than 27 pass attempts? All right, I'll go with the higher on 27 passing attempts. How many did he have last week? He only had 27 last week. All right, I'll go with higher on 27. All right, I'm rolling with this, guys. I'm rolling with this, okay? I'm going to put insurance on it. All right, that's it. That's what I'm rolling with for today. For tonight, for my pick'em. And the slip I made during the stream. Not during the stream. During the whatever it's called. All right, we're going to jump to calls now. Is what we're going to do. And then we'll do a fantasy draft if anyone wants to. So let me put in my headphones. If you do want to call in, the link is in the members community tab. We're going to try to get as many people today as to call in. Yeah, exactly. Bart says, Alex, you're now responsible for this pickup. Yeah, literally. Yeah, Alex, I'm going to throw all this on you. Literally. If I lose, it's not my fault. Even if that's the only one that hits. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going to go ahead to StreamYard now. So if you do want to call in, feel free to do so. I'm going to try to fit as many people in today. And I'm going to put my timer on too. When we start, I'm just pulling it up on my phone. Ma-na-na-na. What? All right, cool. We got people here. Let me revert this real quick. There we go. Why do I have my mouth open in the thumbnails? Because like if you see a lot of YouTubers have that, like, you know, like their mouth open like you know, like those stereotypical YouTube thumbnails. It's like literally just for like click-through rate and to get people's eyes to the thumbnail. Like if I was just sitting in a thumbnail like this, like I look boring. You know what I'm saying? Like I just look like why? Like she looks boring. Like why would I be interested in that? She looks bored, you know. Whatever. But you see so many YouTubers with like and like thumbnails because it's like, all right, this person's looks animated, like their eyes are open, whatever, they look excited. So you're more likely to click on the video then. Basically, that's a little tidbit about that. You basically want to over exaggerate your emotions in a YouTube thumbnail because think about how many thumbnails you see on your homepage when you log onto YouTube or how many thumbnails you see on the side of a video, on the sidebar of a video when you're watching a video. So you want to make it, you want to make it. All right. Let me get to StreamYard here. Put my timer on here. Oh, my phone just unlocked. All right. Where's my stopwatch? No, I need a timer, right? Yeah, 3 minutes. All right. First, we're going to go to Sad Falcons. Sad Falcons, I'm adding you right now. So, just so you know, that you're going to be live on the stream. All right. What is going on?
Anything else here? Oh.
You here?
Hello, Lauren?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Put the mic in. Actually, I'm here or because I can't hear you again.
You can't hear me? Hold on. Hello. It says my mic's on.
Yeah.
I'll change my mic to my AirPods mic, maybe. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? Hold on. It says my device.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Hello. It says I have levels here. Like I'm checking my levels on here. Honestly, Dove, just because I haven't been making a ton of content on there since the season ended, but very soon because they're back. The Rangers are back today. Hold on. Let me just figure this out. It says my mic is working. Hello. Test. Hello. Like I have my thing moving because it says I have levels. All right, we're gonna try one more. We're gonna go to Bumblebee here. In the meantime, and we're gonna try that out and see if he can hear me. All right, Bumblebee, can you hear me?
Are we good?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. Wait,
all right, perfect. You're on the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Whew, all right, here we go.
All right, here we go. We got 3 minutes.
Yeah, so far we got the Steelers and Browns tonight.
Yep.
Oh my. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time we're going to see no Roethlisberger or Baker because they're both, one's retired and one's in where?
In Carolina with the Panthers.
This is going to be interesting because they don't have Watson until later in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's suspended. So, who's starting?
Jacoby Brissett starting.
Wow. Oh my, that's interesting. That is gonna be. I feel like the Steelers might edge it out, but they don't have T.J. Watt. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That T.J. Watt injury killed them.
Yeah.
As soon as he, Oh man, there were other guys who went down in their defense as well.
Yeah.
Even I don't think Fitzpatrick's hurt. I think he's all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I actually am like hoping. Yeah, hoping that all the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the run game was kind of getting shut down.
That's the thing. Like I have McCaffrey in my fantasy team. I'm like, why isn't he giving it to McCaffrey? Like last season, McCaffrey was their whole offense.
Yeah, until he got hurt.
Oh, yeah, he did get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think they're limiting him. You would think they would try to limit him a bit before he gets hurt again. Hopefully not.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. Yeah.
I think. Yeah, Kittle. I don't know when Kittle's coming back because he's been out for 2 weeks.
I think he should be soon. Hopefully.
I mean, everybody the 49ers need him. I mean, they've trusted. They can't keep going to Debo every time because everyone's gonna read that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem. I mean, some of the teams can't trust one player every time.
Yeah, that's true.
I had read earlier that they're kind of doing a comparison with Micah Parsons and Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I was looking it up on YouTube and I read it and I'm like, there's no way Micah is even close to Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
I know people are saying that, but I just don't think until Micah starts winning like Defensive Player of the Year, then maybe.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that just scared me. That's the timer.
Caught me off guard. I mean, it sounds fine.
Yeah, it's just my phone timer. Yeah.
I was like, why isn't the previous caller? It was acting up for a second.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, Bumblebee.
No problem.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, Sad Falcons, we'll try this again if you can hear me. All right, Sad Falcons, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, perfect. What's going on?
All right, doing good. I'm just getting baked by the sun right now because I'm next to a window. Speedrun time. So Steelers versus Browns. I am not confident in the Browns that they're going to be able to do anything after what happened with the Jets. And even though the Steelers, T.J. Watt is the Steelers' entire defense, I feel like the Steelers will probably be able to beat them out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Bills and Dolphins game. This one is the one I look at because this is between two potent offenses. One offense is a quarterback that just tossed 6 touchdowns. Another had one absolutely scorch another team's defense. So I feel like it's so strange, but I feel like the Bills are probably going to win this. And I kind of need them to because I'm going up against, in one of my leagues, Tua, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle.
Oh, so you really need this Bills defense to go up big, or you're losing in fantasy.
Yeah, that's in one of my leagues. Another league, I have Tua and Jalen Waddle, so it's very awkward.
Yeah. So just no Tyreek Hill, no big Tyreek Hill performance would be in your best interest.
Yeah. Bengals versus Jets. I feel like the Bengals honestly are due for a win. They've got to be. I feel like they are. I don't know. I just think they are. The O line is just gonna get Joe Burrow killed again.
I don't know how. I can't. If they go 0-3, that's gonna be crazy. That's
when you know they're in trouble.
That's really bad. Coming off the Super Bowl, going 0-3.
Yeah, that's the ultimate Super Bowl hangover, even though they didn't win it. But yeah. Raiders versus Titans. This is the ultimate tank bowl of two bad teams. Two
teams that have just really flopped this year.
The Raiders. I just have the Raiders winning it, even though I don't have confidence in neither team. I just love the Titans are so bad that the Raiders.
They've looked horrendous. I mean, I don't blame you. After watching them Monday night, how could anyone pick them?
Yeah. Now here's my first crazy one: Saints versus Panthers. I'm picking the Panthers.
Ooh,
this is my first crazy one.
Spicy.
Yeah,
spicy.
I mean, I don't know. The Saints are so weird, and honestly, their QB situation is not good looking at all.
Yeah, James is playing with a broken back.
I don't know why they're even letting him do that. They need to have Andy Dalton play, but like I don't know. Yeah.
So what do you
Yeah.
think the score is
Ravens.
going to be in that one?
Very close, 23-20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Pats versus Ravens. I have the Ravens winning just because, like, if Lamar can throw 4 touchdowns, it doesn't matter what the defense does. The Pats offense is not nearly as good as that Ravens offense, especially with what Lamar has done this season.
Agreed. Agree 100%.
Vikings and Lions. This is kind of like crazy. Oh crap! But yeah.
You want to just finish up the last game that you were going to say?
Sure. Vikings versus Lions. This is a crazy one I have. I have the Lions winning this one as well. I'm a believer in the Campbell plan, and ultimately, after what Kirk put up on Monday night, that was one of the most atrocious games I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a bad Kirk Cousins performance.
Yeah. By the way, if the Giants win against the Cowboys, I will eat part of this paper because I had them going 8 nights. So next Thursday, if I can make it. So you'll hear me. So yeah. All right.
Appreciate you, Sat Falcons. Thanks for calling in.
All right. All
right, I'll see you. So yeah, if anyone else wants to call in, it's just audio calls, so you don't have to have your camera on or anything. Just comes through as audio. If anyone wants to talk about any certain game, if you're a member, you have access to that link. It's the most recent link posted in the community tab. So, yeah, if anyone else wants to call in, we'll give that. If anyone else wants to call in, we'll give that like one more minute or so. If no one else wants to call in, I will start moving on to fantasy in about a minute if no one else has any picks or anything or any of that stuff. We'll give it just a minute, an individual minute. Jordan, I went with the Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers. I was trying to remember back to my prediction video. Oh, we got Andrew here. What is going on, Andrew? Can you hear me?
What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
With you?
I'm just going all right, hanging in there.
That's good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, for tonight's game, I'm not really confident in either team.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah, each team has their own problems right now. I would say the Browns just because they're at home, and the Steelers just have like no offense right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys Giants, obviously real excited for that. First chance to see Cooper Rush, see if he's actually like for real or not, because we do have a half decent defense at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and hopefully both of our big pass rushers come back.
Yeah, I hope they're both back. That'd be so huge. I'm almost relying on it now, so I'm going to be really disappointed if Kayvon doesn't play.
Yeah. I don't want to rush either of them back. We don't want a re-injury or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for Kayvon.
Yeah.
Since he's our prized pick. Let's see. Bills Dolphins. That's obviously the game of the week by far. I can see the Dolphins keeping up for like a half, but the Bills have a defense. Dolphins don't, in my opinion. So I see the Bills winning by like 10 or so.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, until Buffalo shows me otherwise, I'm not doubting them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like how can anyone doubt them right now? Like, you can't. You have to let them show it to you first.
And probably my upset pick of the week would be the Lions outright over the Vikings.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love that. I love that one.
Yeah,
I could see that too for sure. Lions have a pretty good offense. Lions offense is looking not pretty good. They have a legit good offense that could put up high numbers. And Vikings defense, especially their secondary, pretty bad. So is Jared Goff going to absolutely shred?
Yeah, him, St. Brown, they've shown some good things so far. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And great video, by the way, with the Saquon
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
one.
I know. I was gonna say, I was gonna tell you. Yeah, I finally put that up. It took it took me a while to edit it, but I've had it edited for like, it took me a while to just get to editing it because like so
Yeah.
much stuff had to go up preseason, like record predictions. Like you can't usually do those after the season starts.
Yeah.
So it like got placed on the back burner. It didn't take me super long to edit it, but like then there's so many videos coming out each week that I was like, oh, I don't even have like a place and time to post it. But last night worked out good, which was good. So yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate you
chatting.
calling in, Andrew.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
Bye. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for the call-in section of the broadcast. The broadcast. I don't know, the stream. I don't know why I said broadcast. And now I'm going to open it up to some fantasy football. If anyone wants to play some fantasy, let me go back to this stream window. Hello. Oh. Go over here to drafts. Go. All right, so what are you guys feeling? What's going on, Isaiah? What are we feeling here? What's going on, Adam? I'm doing good. What are we feeling? A 3-person $10? You guys want that? You guys feeling that? And real quick, before we do this draft, just want to thank Underdog for sponsoring this stream and a ton of other streams throughout the year. Just like basically sponsoring me for this full season. If you guys want to play fantasy football on Underdog or do a pick'em slip on Underdog or a pick'em entry on Underdog, make sure you guys sign up using that promo code SheGotSports, my channel name, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. So if you put in 20, there'll be 40 in your account for you to play with. Alex, you want to do 3 for 25? Oh yeah, so what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do tonight? You guys want to do a 3-person $10? All right, so this is for tonight's game for TNF. We're going to create a private draft. We'll do 3 for $10, and then for full slate we'll do $25 entry. Does that sound good, guys? Does that sound like a dub? A dub. One spot's filled. This is for tonight, guys. Thursday night. So we only have the flex spots. Oh my gosh, it's going to be tough. I thought this said Jalen Waddle for a second. I was like, what? This is tough. What do you, oh gosh, I have the first pick. This is literally the draft. I don't want the first pick. Ugh, this is such an L. No, I hate this draft position for this draft. Because there's so many just like average players. Ugh, I don't like this. Bruh. I'm jealous of Edward's pick. This is the pick I would have wanted. I would have wanted your pick, Edward, because you have the back-to-back right there. I love that. And then we'll do full slate in a little bit. Well, not in a little bit. Next draft. Also, if you guys just stop by and want to hit that like button, I do appreciate it. All right, I'm going to go through this quick. Woo-oo, 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 woo-hoo, do-do-do-do-do-do, woo-hoo, do-do-do-do-do-do. I gotta think of what snack I'm gonna have for tonight's game. Well, I think I'm getting takeout for dinner. Oh, I wanted fryer muse. I'll go with Deontay. I don't know. Oh, Volcano, I'm going to do another one after this. No, Edward, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Ooh, my last pick is going to be bad. Oh, my last pick is going to be bad. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? I can get Pickens here? That's not bad. That's not bad. So I'm projected 36. Edwards projected 24. And Andrew is projected 37. So Andrew's projected the most. Wow. Wow, all right, guys, so if anyone else wants to do one, do you guys want to do a full slate Sunday? I can do a 3-person draft right now. Sorry, this is definitely so annoying, but like I'm obsessed with doing this. I can pull up lobby, NFL, main slate for Sunday. We could do, what do you guys want, the $25 3-person? Is that what you guys want? Or we could do the 4-person for 36, because Andrew, Edward, and Alex, you all want to do it, right? So do you guys want me to do the 4-person for 30 with the $10 entry? Four? Okay. So it's a $10 entry, I'm pretty sure. I'm obsessed with like the interface of Underdog. Like it's so like pretty and perfect. Like the UX, UI, whatever, just the design is just perfect. And we're already filled like that. Oh my god, I can't keep getting the first pick. I don't like this. I don't like getting the first pick. Oh, should I just go with Cup? Or should I go crazy? No, I'll go with Cup. I'm going with Cup. Like, these numbers don't lie. I'm going with Cup. Yeah, Alex is definitely... Alex has the pick behind me, and Alex is saying, yeah, go crazy. Yeah, go crazy. Go with that crazy pick. I have Cup fall into my lap. Ooh, I'm 6 picks away. This could be interesting. Ooh, going Diggs. I like that. There's someone, I don't know if they're going to be on the board, but I really want them. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm 4 picks away. But I'm nervous. I am nervous. No, I'm nervous. Do this really fast. Ba, 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 ba. I'm 3 picks away. Ah! Edward! No! It's all right. It's all right. We good. No! I literally thought Allen was about to fall to me. I literally thought Josh Allen was about to fall to me. Okay. Devontae or Amon-Ra? Who do I go with? I think I go Devontae. Ooh, Chase is still there. All right, well, I can't draft him now. Well, I want to go Mahomes. Yeah. The person that was on the board, I'm not going to say actually. Oh, no, it doesn't matter because I have 2 wide receivers. St. Brown, I saw him on the board still, and I was like, oh, that's a really good matchup versus the Vikings defense. No one has gone running back yet, I think. No one has gone. Oh, no, Christian McCaffrey's gone. Derrick Henry just went. Andrew says Dolphins fans with Allen and Diggs. Yeah, Alex, why did I just realize that? Yeah, you're really going all in on the opposing offense here. You're really going all in on the opposing offense of your favorite team here. Really, you're really going all in there. I just had to go JT. Like, you know what I'm saying? He only had 5 attempts last week. What the heck? Alex says, well, first things first, I'm a realist. Oh, that's so funny. Now you're going to be stressing. Now the stress levels are going to be high watching that game. Oh, I'm sorry, Edward. And Fournette's on Edward's favorite team, the Bucs. Ooh, went Goddard. Interesting. All right, I was going to go Goddard or Waller because I knew you were going to take one of those two guys. All right, so let's see. I'm projected 101. Alex is projected 94. Andrew's projected 98. And Edward is projected 96. How am I projected the most points? I never win these things. All right, well, we'll see what happens Sunday. We'll see what happens Sunday. So this stream really seems like it quieted down, guys, so I'm going to end this stream and, yeah, go get ready for some Thursday Night Football. So I'll see you guys tonight for Thursday Night Football stream. I'm going to figure out what I want to eat. And, yeah, I feel like I need a snack for tonight's game. I don't know. Like, I'm going to eat dinner before, but I feel like I need, like, a snack. Something easy I can eat up here. So we'll see what I end up with. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Appreciate all you. For real, for real. All right, guys. Peace.